The Indians. No, we're not talking about the Cleveland baseball team or the stereotypical Native American costumes at a bad 90s theme party. We're talking about the people from the land of spices, yoga, and, well, more spices. Indian history is like a Bollywood movie, long, dramatic, and full of plot twists. But don't worry, we'll give you the Cliff's Notes version with a dash of humor and pop culture references. Imagine India as the ultimate reality TV show, where empires rise and fall like contestants on Big Boss, the Indian version of Big Brother. The Indus Valley civilization was like the OG urban planners, with advanced sewage systems and whatnot. They were the ancient version of SimCity, but with more turbines and less lag. Then came the Vedic period, where the Vedas were written ancient Hindu scriptures that are still widely read today. Think of them as the ancient Indian version of the Bible, but with more cows and fewer commandments. Fast forward to the Mughal Empire, when India got its swagger on. The Mughals brought us the Taj Mahal, which is like the ultimate symbol of love. Except when you realize it was built by a guy who had 3,000 wives. Talk about a complicated relationship. Shah Jahan was like the ancient Indian version of a Kardashian, all about the drama and the aesthetics. But then came the British colonialism, the uninvited guests who stole our snacks. We're looking at you, tea and crumpets. It was like a never-ending game of spot the imperialist. They were like the ancient Indian version of a creepy ex just wouldn't leave us alone. Finally, India got its freedom and its swagger back in 1947. We've been celebrating with Bollywood dance numbers ever since. Today, India is a land of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern memes. We're like the cool aunt of Asia, a little quirky but always entertaining. As the great Indian philosopher Shah Rukh Khan once said, India is a country where the population is so large, even the crowd has a crowd. That's India for you. Chaotic, colorful, and always entertaining. So the next time someone asks you about India, just say, it's like a Bollywood movie, long, dramatic, and full of plot twists. Indian democracy is like a never-ending season of Survivor, except instead of a deserted island, we have a country of 1.3 billion people trying to survive each other's politics. With over 900 million eligible voters, it's like the biggest game of majority rules ever played. In India, elections are like a high school popularity contest, except instead of voting for prom queen, we're voting for the leader of the free world, or at least our own. And with over 8,000 candidates contesting in the last general election, it's like the biggest game of who's who ever played. India has over 2,000 registered political parties. That's like having a different pizza topping for every day of the year. From the Indian National Congress to the Bharatiya Janata Party, each party has its own flavor of politics. Indian politicians are like stand-up comedians, except instead of jokes, they make promises. And with over 70% of them being millionaires, it's like they're laughing all the way to the bank. In India, voters are like the ultimate boss. They can hire and fire politicians with a single vote. And with over 60% of the population below the age of 35, it's like the youth are running the show. Bollywood is like the Indian version of Hollywood, but with more song and dance numbers, and a whole lot more drama. With over 1,000 movies produced annually, it's like a never-ending soap opera. Bollywood's roots date back to the 1930s, when India was still under British rule. It was like the ultimate form of rebellion, through music and dance. And with iconic films like Mother India, Bollywood cemented its place in Indian culture. Bollywood's king of romance and the emperor of epic chess pops, Shah Rukh Khan, has once said, "I'm not a Bollywood star, I'm just a star who happens to be in Bollywood." Bollywood produces more movies than Hollywood and China combined. The average Bollywood movie has 5, 6 song and dance numbers. Bollywood films are watched by over 3 billion people worldwide. With its rich history, iconic films, and memorable dance numbers, Bollywood is truly the spice of life. Indian languages are like a washing machine. Toss in some Sanskrit, spin with Persian, rinse with English, and voila. You get a kaleidoscope of languages and dialects. India has over 22 officially recognized languages and over 1,600 languages and dialects, with Hindi being the official language. But let's be real, even Hindi, which is spoken by over 40% of the population, has its own dialects, like Haryanvi, Rajasthani, and Braj Bhasha. It's like a never-ending game of linguistic twister. Indian languages are like a masala dosa, layered, complex, and utterly fascinating. Learning Indian languages is an adventure in itself. Indians and cricket, a love affair that's stronger than a Bollywood romance, more intense than a spicy curry, and more unpredictable than a Delhi traffic jam. We'd trade our naan for a nasty Yorker, our tandoori chicken for a thrilling century, and our Bollywood dance moves for a boundary-saving dive. Cricket originated in England in the 16th century, but India has been obsessed with it since the British left, or so we thought. Today, cricket is like a religion in India, except instead of gods, we worship Sachin Tendulkar. Cricket is the second most watched sport globally after soccer. The Indian Premier League, IPL, is the richest T20 league in the world. The 2011 Cricket World Cup final between India and Sri Lanka had a global audience of 558 million. Cricket is like a pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. I'm not a cricket expert, but I can tell you which player has the best hair. That's my expertise. Dear world, newsflash, we're more than just call center scams, unhygienic street food, and the infamous wobblehead. You know, the one that says yes, but means maybe, possibly, or never. We're a nation of passionate debaters, expert bargainers, and masters of the art of adjusting to any situation in any outfit. Our street food may be spicy, but our hospitality is spicier. And no, we don't all wear turbans or saris every day. Unless it's a wedding, then all bets are off. Come visit us, and we'll show you that we're a deliciously complex, fantastically frustrating, and fabulously friendly people. The Indians, wobbleheads and all. That's all, folks. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. We are excited to venture into the new domain, and we need your help to grow. So, please share this video with your friends and family, and consider subscribing to our channel. Your support means a lot to us, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on the video. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest uploads. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.